My name is Angelica Jacquiela, and I'm a human earth angel. I have a serious message for all humans, especially parents, caregivers of all children, kids, all those who have kids entrusted to their care, humans working in daycare centers, humans that are thinking of donating items such as blankets, infant baby blankets, kid blankets, and blankets to humans of all ages. I've seen in the world many different blankets, and even wasn't easy for me to find myself as an adult. But I've seen in the world there are unfortunately millions of baby blankets sold by humans that are in their job description to think of and respect the health and lives and well-beings of those individuals, humans, in these matters, especially babies, infants, kids, that they are first the ones that are producing a blanket, a cover, even certain other clothing items. But the main I've seen are baby blankets, covers, duvet covers. To please keep in mind that humans, all before they're employed, are asked if they're going to respect the health and lives and well-being of those who they are going to work with, if they are retailers, managers of stores, online retailers, managers, owners, humans that are employed to look for certain items for managers to sell in their stores and online, major retailers such as Walmart, dollar stores, Dollarama, certain dollar plus stores, other stores. There are many other retailers, children's stores of different names. They all have humans that can only make pay. You can use these terms, words, to help you, to help get rid of these blankets, baby blankets, infant blankets, duvet covers, covers used in cribs, carriers, for kid blankets, adult blankets, covers, duvet covers. There are certain ones especially made of polar fleece material, other made of different materials that easily break down, even easily shed when broken into little pieces. These blankets are not even allowed to be produced. The humans that are producing them know that they're not allowed to be produced or a health and safety hazard. They know to respect the health and well-being of themselves. It is harmful to them as an adult in terms of health. Any blanket that is made that they have thought of to produce is not worth producing in the first place because it is a health concern. It will be harmful to the health of not only the one human that produces it, the other humans that go along working in the factories, other places producing it, cannot make pay as well, including the human that is producing this item, this blanket, a baby blanket cover, duvet cover, adult blanket. There are millions in each store of the main ones, still and over the years still sold. Then these are purchased from these producers of these blankets, baby infant blankets. And there are these main managers of, say, Walmart, Walmart.ca, other online retailers. There are the main stores like Dollarama, Dollar Plus, and other ones, kids stores, obviously. This is in Canada alone, in Ontario, in Guelph happened to be city. Not to mention names, but for humans to be aware, it happens is everywhere. In Toronto, I've seen Mississauga, Etobicoke, main cities. These are in downtown Toronto too, well known in the world city. Blankets sold by humans that are asked before employed if they're going to respect the health, lives, and dignity and on themselves to do their job, what they're trained to do, to act in the best interest of the health, lives, and welfare of those they're going to work with, what their job description is, if they're going to do everything in their job description that's required to do, to respect others as well, if they are those ones designing a blanket, baby blanket, to keep in mind that they want to be respected, their health, physical health. If they were a baby, don't want a blanket that breaks down into tiny pieces. It sheds little particles harmful to human health and gonna breathe it in, irritate the skin when broken down little pieces on the face, inhaled through the mouth, nose from the blanket, these little pieces, these, and then breathe in and they stay on the organs, not broken down. Then are swallowed. Some breathe in, go to the lungs, irritate the organs. Swallowed, go down the food pipe, irritate it, damage it, go to the stomach. A little baby doesn't have much stomach acid, doesn't have much digestive enzymes in mouth. Is growing entirely new cells, has a very thin layer of skin covering the rest of its internal organs. It has skin that's very delicate, and to remember that the internal organs are very delicate, easily harmed. If an infant inhales a little blanket that was broken down into pieces and shed these little, like almost like threads of different materials, they have the polar fleece, some other ones not woven proper materials, easy to see, are not made proper, irritate even an adult's thicker skin than an infant has. These ones break down, look like almost little threads, almost like plastic. These ones then inhaled into the nose, mouth, an infant baby will cough, might irritate the lungs, cause a little blood vessel or something damaged. Once internalized, it is not easily broken down and stays and irritates. The child's nose will be coughing if it breathes it into the throat. It is the humans that create these blankets. These humans obviously are not acting in the best interest of the health and lives and well-being of a baby, infant, anything they produce, and a blanket such as this. They cannot make money to sell this object, this blanket, that is hazardous to human health, a hazardous to a baby, infant health. These humans then sell this blanket, cannot make pay, but no one's doing anything to stop it. I'm informing humans if they act. Simple phone calls, contact the managers who they sell these items to, the humans that create them, the producers of the blankets entirely, the creators of them. They have the brand of them in the stores, different brands, and even the store Walmart separately. But the managers, there's buyers, they purchase these items. They have to screen these items to think intelligently and are employed only if and can only make pay their paycheck if they think of and respect the health and lives of others, their customers, the lives and health well-being of infants, babies, other humans that will potentially buy this blanket, the covers, duvet covers, adult blankets, duvet covers, crib covers, some even other clothing. In these matters, even a lot of different infant, baby, adult track pants, sweatpants. Inside have a material that breaks down into tiny little almost threads. A lot of different types of polyester, irritating to the skin. These humans are not acting in the best interest of the out of respect of health and lives of others. They were raised properly as canon, loved into existence to remember by their mothers, so they remember this too. To tell them if when safe to do, to have to utter respect of their mother and those that raised them right. The mother loved them for 9 months in the womb rather, cared for her health and made sure that this baby was born into proper health after carrying it in the womb for 9 long months. These buyers of these infant harmful to health blankets, covers, duvet covers, carrier covers, adult covers, blankets, duvet covers, even sheets, baby sheets. Mainly the blankets are thicker for humans of all ages. These blankets that these humans have designed or know and made money off of can't. There are They have to respect the health, lives, and well-being of themselves to be intelligent and to never design create these in the first place. If they're gonna harm the health of themselves, they can't handle it. If it's gonna harm the health, they have no right to do of a baby, knowing that it'll inhale the little pieces, have allergic reactions on skin. The tiny pieces are not safe to inhale, will be lodged into the throat, the mouth, in the nose, in the lungs, breathing pipe, cause irritation, little wounds, almost bleeding, tiny, very ones, blood vessels and food pipe, stomach, irritate the lungs. If inhaled more of them, most of these blankets break apart easily, 100 little 1,000 million pieces, are sold everywhere still, as seen over 25 years. No human is doing anything to To simply can, forming can easily be done. To go to the customer service rep, show them the blanket, tell them it's harmful to human baby health. They're gonna inhale something, tiny piece, become ill, and they might have irritated lungs, coughing, can't clear it out of the throat. Internal organ damage resulted. These are not and irritate the skin. The babies has very delicate skin, growing new cells. And knowing where these items even came from obviously need to be washed, but when washed, a lot of them even then they still broken down into little pieces, shedding. Over time when used, everything to keep in mind is baby blankets, clothing, pants, other sweaters. Every material breaks down over time. Some more easily than others, depending what they're made out of, how they're woven, knitted, or sewn together, what they're made out of. Each material is different. All these materials break down, are inhaled, break down, result in little particles in the room. Babies breathe it in, results in more dust, particles in the room from different things breaking down as well. Clothing items, adults as well, inhale it, have irritants on the skin, then harming their health. Breathe in the nose, breathe in the mouth. I have to cough it out. Not easy to cough out. These things dig into the mouth, the skin, to the lungs. These ones are not really broken down easily by the human digestive enzymes. Stomach acids might even irritate the stomach, last there, damage tiny even little blood vessels. It is best to be avoided that these are produced. To say these words, it is harmful to human baby health. You had no right to have these in the store, you know. All employers know. Customer service reps that go along with this also are not allowed to not work in a store that is promoting any objects and sales of an object that is harmful to a baby's health. If these customer service reps at the cashiers are selling something to someone and know it's gonna is in the store that's gonna harm a baby's health and don't even say anything to a parent and have to caution someone even if it's there, shouldn't be sold in the first place, but not even mentioning a word of caution that this might break down, irritate a baby's skin, then it's still the parent's choice to buy it and should act in the best interest of the infant not to buy it. But if not even told this, then these humans have no respect for the health and lives of a baby, infants, toddlers, a life that has to be respected by law. Every baby's life, brain, physical health is monitored by the heavens like every human, judged accordingly and within, has to be respected by all. The babies have free will of choice, toddlers, humans at every age, human rights to be respected at every age. Excuse me. Their health, brain, physical, body health, has to be respected by the caregivers and those humans producing audio objects, blankets, covers, duvet covers, sheets, clothing for humans of all ages as well. The humans working at a cashier, if they choose to make a paycheck, they have to inform humans even and cannot support selling a blanket to someone if they know it's going to harm a baby without even saying the word of caution. These humans obviously have no respect for the health, life, and well being of an infant. The dignity of a valuable life, according to God, that a mother cared for in the womb for 9 long months is a long time to be born into proper physical health as possibly can. These humans have to respect there are health and safety board laws. Those employed in stores are asked if they're going to support what the humans sell in these stores. Every store sells different things, promote different things, advertise different things. Humans that choose to work in a store that sells faulty blankets and different clothing, harmful to the health, and no, these humans obviously don't have any respect for the health, lives, and well being rights, health safety board laws that are in place for proper reason. When employed by employers, they should not be employed. The employers themselves are not doing their job to respect the health and lives and welfare of children, infants, all humans by purchasing from the sellers, buyers. They have even hired certain ones to find they have to only purchase proper blankets that are deemed healthy, that are deemed proper out of respect of the health and life of a baby, the skin, their health, their overall health and well-being. They know what the health safety board laws are. They have to follow them, obey them, respect bioethics laws, as they want to be treated with respect, their health and life. They don't want someone to sell them a faulty blanket with material that sheds easily, that is not worth paying the money hard earned for, that is money for some object that wasn't to be produced, that is known that someone produced doesn't really have the best interest of the health and well-being of a baby in mind, knows it's going to suffer with its breathing problems, irritated skin, hands red, even maybe allergic reactions, inflammation result, different things, health concerns, coughing, irritated breathing pipes, lungs from a blanket that won't last long will be broken down even more in the washing machine. Not worth being produced out of respect of the health and lives they don't want done to them, to be produced for a baby, an infant, a price put on it, advertising made for it, paper, cardboard picture on it, wrapped in ribbons, all cost money. Those humans work in factories, working, going along hired, are asked, are you going to, do you want to work in this company that's going to make faulty, harmful to health blankets? These people work there and make the blankets. They know the babies will be harmed. There's no use in making it. Most people that care for their health and know about this don't buy the blankets. 100 million people drive to the stores and or have their time wasted because there's no quality good blankets to purchase. All of them shed, almost break apart in the hands. They have to leave the object. Most leave and don't complain. Could easily safely complain, and please do. If humans act, then they'll be removed in a matter of even minutes, and telling other stores to even this information to think of every dollar store in Ontario. I don't know if they have in other provinces, other stores like these in other countries. They have millions, potentially stores in one province alone selling the same items, potentially million blankets. All harmful to health, no one will purchase. Maybe the poor, someone really purchase if they need it because it's less expensive than any other stores, but harmful to the health. It is a human going there. If the most people to check have a right to do, to take the hands and try to not to damage it, but a right to move the material on it to try to pick it off a bit. If it's gonna break down into little threads in your hand, is not worth purchasing. Is not safe to a baby's health, to the parents' health. Animals, if they have pets, gonna breathe in the little particles. They're gonna start coughing, might not even be able to cough it out. A little string like these of polyester are very, as stated, dig into the mouth, to the nose, to the lungs, delicate organ cells damaged, not easily digest, broken down in the body, even though very tiny. Hundreds of these over time and be resulted in different dust particles and things in the room, broken down little pieces of this blanket over time, shed in the washing machine, have to be cleaned, the lint trap. These are all things that humans, that if they take in a second minute to act, some people see these blankets and say that they are not good for baby and leave. Then they end up not buying anything, or poor, their hard-earned money for gas is wasted, walking even poor, going to find something. A baby needs a blanket cover, clothing. A lot of the internal pants, mostly of sweatpants, sweaters, have a material inside that sheds when picked apart, not on outside but inside. These, and then in the washing machine, all shed, mostly all pieces, would found then in lint trap, but still not all of them even taken away when washed. These items then break down further, irritate the skin. Babies have rashes, children, infants. No one has the right to disrespect the health and life of a child in these ways. The ones that produce it, the manufacturers, the companies, they have people hard working there. These are heartless humans. There are some people that work because need a job, but they're the other ones that really don't care. They go there, make pay, and don't even care what they're selling. They work and leave. Even if it harms someone's health, they go about with their life. These humans are not even supposed to be employed. The manufacturer in the stores, that is sells rather to the stores, the managers. There is like Walmart, for example. These have a customer service rep that hands one human, files a complaint to, and have to wait a human for a manager to show up 2 minutes to lengthy time. But it's still worth the effort to get rid of these items to save the health and lives of many babies, millions, and say to get rid of it and make sure done to follow up in all other Walmart stores and online. Certain items they sell, Walmart.ca, Walmart.com, other retailers, the ones I've seen. These humans, they and then have to be human wait maybe minutes to have hour. Then a manager shows up and says that the human then says that this is a health hazard. You had no right, to sell this. You have to take it off the floor. You cannot sell this baby blanket, this cover. You know this is harmful to human health. You shouldn't have purchased this, and you cannot sell this. As a manager, you have to, when you're hired, to respect the health and lives of your customers. Humans with hard-earned money are poor now. To make sure you have something proper to sell in the store, you can even say, I had my hard-earned money, gas money, used to come to your store. You're supposed to respect the customers and sell something proper for the baby. I could have used my gas money, and when I got here, I found a worthwhile, proper blanket to purchase at proper price. You failed to care for in your number one job as manager, to find items and care for the health and well-being of a baby and other human life. It is your job by law, under God. That is their jobs. They know they're going to work with people to find the best products, respect health and safety board laws, respect their valued customers' time. They know they travel far, respect their health and well being, know that they're paying gas money or walking far to get to the store, and have to be respected to have safe, health, proper products to sell to these valued customers at proper prices, to have proper staff working there that care, that respect the health, lives, and dignity, safety, well-being of their valued customers, humans, with a brain, mind, organs, life, or soul that has to be respected by all as they want to be respected and right to be. These are simple words stated that the managers know when employed. These what they're asked when employed if they're going to respect customers, humans with valuable lives, valuable money, to make sure they find proper blankets made of proper materials. Don't buy the ones materials that fall apart in blankets, pants, and the inside of the track pants, sweaters, and jackets. Kids mostly clothing, adults, blankets, duvet covers, sheets, even pillow covers, taller blankets, different types of polar fleece blankets, polyester, different blends of different materials, all break down. They know not to purchase these in the first place. Health and safety board laws, they know them all. And in courts, these humans, if humans state these is simple to respect the health and lives that you knew, and you had no right to sell this on the floor, you wasted my hard-earned money, I wasted paying gas, and I needed a blanket and came here to this major retailer store. I didn't find any proper blanket. It broke down in my hands or irritated my hands. It's not made for babies. You had no right to do. You're supposed to respect the health and safety of me, a valued customer, a human being with a life, dignity that has to be a right to be respected. Now I have no blanket to purchase for the baby. I wasted my money on gas coming here. I have an irritated hand. The baby won't have a blanket now. Please take this blanket off the floor. It is not right what you have done to not respect your valued customers. You knew how to do, but you failed. You cannot make pay for disrespecting humans this way, their life, the time, gas money they paid to have to be respected as valuable customers, humans with a valuable life. Brain physically know they have hoarded money, they know what to do, but fail in many ways. To simply state this is a health hazard, take it off the floor, make sure you act upon it. They most likely hand to another manager, then maybe hand to another phone number. After half hour, try to find a phone number. These humans always they don't have any almost respect for other humans. Some people work they care, but rest these ones walk around, take the time, don't respect the humans and valuable customers as they're supposed to. Eventually show up and hand a phone number, then humans have to deal with the head managers over the phone. These managers already on the floor in the store could take these items off the floor. They fail to do. I walked to a store and there's different items, told them that I already is deemed a health hazard. Misinformation had to be removed from the floor. Out of respect of children, these humans, I went back the other next day and left it still sold on the floor. That means in the part on the in the store there, the item was still all a number of them, all of them still being sold. These humans obviously don't have any respect for any human life and health well-being. They cannot make pay for it by law, many laws. They broke, disrespected, can't. Health safety board laws mainly. Didn't respect a human filing a complaint about something they already suffered. They didn't deserve to have a blanket in hand, something damaged their health. They wasted gas money going there when they're supposed to have something proper sold. The humans can't get money back for this, are poor. Then human even files the complaint and have to, that's what I'm saying, follow up. A lot of people have the cell phones with internet. Or safe to do at home online. And make sure to follow up if you can, if you happen to go there to these stores, other ones online. You have to follow up in most cases because most of them don't even act to take down anything removed from the store that they had to never sell in the first place, harmful to a child baby's health, adult health. A lot of stuff is already still sold that has a lot of creases, is already defective. There's no one really in these stores even considering to make sure it's not put on the floor to be sold in the first place. Out of respect of valuable customers, time, money, hard-earned gas money, physical health, well-being. A human that is strained heart is already health failing going to a store trying to find something they need. And during COVID or pandemic times, one of the only main retailers open are like Walmart, super centers, some other main stores. The others were closed. These had to really sell something beneficial to humans, proper to respect the lives, health, and well being, health, and safety of humans that travel there and only to buy what is of necessity to prevent the spread of this virus, let in certain human numbers at a time, screen for most best proof of vaccination at the time, hand sanitizing in force when entering, counting how many people, limit the number as well of humans entering the store, customer service reps making sure humans don't touch anything unless they need to and leave, that they're gonna buy and take it with them. These all have failed over the years that way as well. These managers, customer service reps, all make the pay and leave. Most humans walk around and if care, they may be informed. That's why I speak these words. More people will act. These are simple terms, even in court used. Respect the health, well-being, safety of a human valuable life is very important. There, every human has rights to be respected by the every other human, to treat them with respect, verbally even, to do their job in a timely manner, to not make someone suffering they have no right to do, to wait a long time till they find another manager. There are many managers wandering around in the store. They could easily find one right away. These humans don't have any respect almost for life. There are one or two that care, the rest don't. Have no right to do. So I'm saying most people even handle the objects. The humans have right to test it out within means not to damage it, but a mother, caregiver, even this idea. A lot of blankets look soft. It might not even look like they break down, but if you take a little piece, not to damage it, excuse me, not to damage it, but to pull apart a little bit of the surface, if it's already breaking down, obviously it's not safe for baby's health. It's gonna break down a lot more with use, and it will be a health hazard in many ways, even for animals to breathe in. If they have pets, these humans, the baby will cough, be ill, as stated in those ways. Irritated stomach, lungs, mouth, nose, sneezing, coughing, maybe rash. It digs into the skin, stays there. Polyester, different materials. Even there's different to keep in mind. There may be some material preservatives or sprays from different countries. Most are imported, are not from the actual countries that they're sold in. These already have some even scents added to them, are dirty by the time these objects get to the stores. The baby ones mostly are more clean, but in some other less the stores with like Dollarama, Dollar Plus, other some more low key stores are more been put in a package long, almost dirty. Even when humans handle everything, they know the hands are irritated with polyester. Any some other objects such as these blankets already have, or even when put on hands or the hands become dirty, no one cares really. They have to do to make sure it's clean, especially for babies. This is information I've gathered, even going to stores. Even a human walk around to even donate something to someone, to find a blanket, to give to someone when it's cold, a baby, adult, but it's not easy to find. A human does burn a lot of calories, their health fails that way. By the time even Canada, other place too cold to walk there, other place too hot. People travel long distance to even main stores and aren't even respected by those that produce the brands, the ones that made the brand, produce the blanket, the ones that purchase the blanket for that retailer, the store, say Walmart, Dollarama, other stores, kids stores. Then the managers that work there, they work and the others employ the other employers. They all have someone employing them, giving them pay, assessing if they're going to work with humans right and do their job. If they don't do their job to respect others and their health, well-being, and safety health board laws, they cannot make their pay. They can be fired. Humans have rights to file complaints. That's why each store and online have complaint departments. If humans file complaint and have to follow up, if they can, humans have busy lives, but if they follow up at once or even as needed and tell these people to take it off the floor so they don't sell it, it's not there anymore. That means off the sales floor. There's online retailers too. Different things sold on Amazon, eBay. These things are not even advertised, some clearly. Millions, even humans, comments to take the extra second on bottom lengthy screens, but read. A lot of things all break down, have to be returned. Is not worth human to purchase in the first place. All this information I've seen learn to speak this so humans can hear this and help to inform others. To let you know that this is going on. It has been going on that I know for almost 25 years. Everyone basically, even if finds something problematic, blanket, maybe think react against it, already have their heart strained. The retailers don't have the right to leave humans suffering with this way, as I stated, with faulty products. Humans to react against a product such as a blanket that's breaking down and leave and can't buy anything, have wasted money, time, and leave, aren't even informed they have rights. They could go there and complain, tell them you had no right to disrespect a valuable customer. As I stated, I spend so much time driving here. I paid the gas when I'm poor. You're supposed to care to make sure there's a proper blanket in the store. You failed to do, remove this one from the floor. Act now, make sure you act upon it. If you tell them this truth, you cannot make pay for disrespecting a human health and life and disrespect a valuable customer. You are employed only if you to make pay if you respect a human life, mine a valuable customer, and provide proper items that are worth a human traveling and their hard-earned time and money is valuable and this admissible in court too. By law, they all know this are all valuable things in human life. They cannot waste the time of a human being, another one, under God as well. Everyone is judged. Managers, those that make the brands, the blankets, baby blankets, covers, duvet covers, sheets, pillow covers, these other blankets for adults, the clothing with the insides that shed material, jackets, sweaters, pants, other items. These all are have wasted human money, travel time. These are all humans judged internally by God, by heavens, all their life. Every thought a human does has already done, as every action they choose, no right from wrong. out of respect of their mother, excuse me, that loved them into existence for 9 months to respect, to say this. Then those that teach, raise the children right, morally, educators, respect of them, a human child raised till 20 years old almost, then asked to act accordingly what they studied. Even parents help these people to fund their schools so they learn to do their job, to work with others. Most all jobs is human, respecting themselves and others, and what they're trained good at doing their job. To can only make pay if they actually do their job and respect the health, welfare of others, safety, consider all laws that apply according to their job, respect the life bioethics laws of another life, dignity is valuable in court under God is the most valuable thing important in human, to respect the dignity, which means a valuable life, health, brain, physicality, emotions, all this soul of a human that God loved into existence, religious or not, belongs to God, cannot be disrespected, wronged in any way by anyone else. It is such a valuable life and health, everything, well being that has to be respected by everyone else and everything else at all times, including these make the brands of these blankets, the ones in production of it in the factories, humans that employ those people working there know they can only make pay if they're going to make a proper blanket and not go along with it. If they don't, then the ones that buy, there's our buyers, sellers, sell to these managed stores, retailers, online, in stores, malls, in malls. All these humans all made the pay and sell faulty products, wasted the time of 100 million people, gas money, harder, and everyone is almost essentially poor. Pandemic times in past 4 years almost result in no jobs. People as jobs. Humans drove to the far distance to the stores, found barely a blanket, had to go leave, bought nothing, wasted their hard-earned money. They were disrespected by the managers, employers, the ones, the brand owners that create the blankets. They all knew not to do. Under God, they did a big moral wrong in many ways. They cannot sin against another life these ways. These are strict laws on earth in heaven as well, legally binding on earth in heaven. Truth laws. When employers are asking these ones they're about to employ under God are sworn under God oaths, religious or not, that these humans are gonna act in best interest and only make pay if they do right. To sell something proper to human health, respecting in life, to open the doors of a store that has proper quality products that will respect the health and safety laws, the health and safety respect of the valuable customers, humans, with a valuable life, time, their hard earned money, if it's worth selling to them, something proper that won't break down, such as a proper baby blanket that won't harm the life and health of a baby, a toddler, a mother buying something, the parents, their hands not be irritated, breathing this in, to make sure they, when they get there, they have a proper blanket to buy at a proper price and leave. Not then be happy, see something they found. A human's happiness. They know a human is when they're happy, they're healthy. A human has to be health respected this way, brain and physical health of these valuable customers, these humans, by the managers, the ones, the brand owners, the ones that make these items, the ones in the production and the factories, the ones online actual retailers, the buyers of these products, these customer service reps that work in the stores, work with the products. They put it on the shelves, but they see it's harmful to health, but don't even file complaint and say to the manager that they shouldn't be sold. They don't want to have their hands injured. They doesn't leave it there, not even thinking of it to tell the manager not to sell it. They are obligated by law under God to do, especially if they know about it, really think of it. A lot of people know about it working in stores and leave it there, then leave. There are 100 over more employees in every Walmart store, other stores in the world. There are many Walmarts in Canada alone, Ontario, other dollar stores with 150, some less, different 10 employees, managers walking around doing nothing. And there are a lot of, not all, but items not proper, worth even purchasing to be sold. They don't have any respect for themselves, health, and lives to even think of purchasing these to be sold in their stores when they know it's not even going to turn a profit because it's not worth selling and no one will buy it. These humans all make pay and leave. They don't care. 100 million people lives suffered going there, and even during COVID, to respect them, the main stores, to these valuable human life customers, to sell something proper and to not endanger the health and lives of little babies. Humans respect humans to remember, as I stated, that they have to pay for gas money. It's cold and warm to even travel there. To respect human during pandemic times, to make sure everything is properly sanitized as best can, disinfected, kills more viruses. Items to be properly in, depending on facility, if they can be properly sterilized the best it can, to make sure there is no viruses, bacteria on products, surfaces. To keep in mind, hand sanitizers, they only kill some of virus, the rest stay on surface for hours to days at a time, even on baby blankets, hands of customers, even hand sanitizing stores. That's why they were told not to touch anything unless buying it and leave, to prevent the spread of this, not stop entirely, but help prevent it from spreading from surface hand to blankets to others, other humans, babies. Disinfectants is another term. These ones kill more, but have more chemicals, mostly for surfaces to wipe a table, the counters where they sell blankets, other things. These are used as more smells maybe added to them, but they don't also entirely kill all viruses, more than hand sanitizers, but there's still some left, and germs, different bacteria, who knows where they came from different countries. The retailers still order things from different countries, even at less cost, endanger the health and lives, no right to do, of their valued customers themselves. They made pay, they can't by laws in court that are humans have right and proper to file complaints and take legal action if needed. Under God, they're judged. This is a serious matter. A human is judged all their life. If they know not to disrespect the health and life and make a product and put a brand name and invest money, put advertising for a blanket, packaging, ribbons, for something that is going to waste the time, valuable life of a human. You're going to endanger the health and life producing it, shipping from other countries when the virus pandemic spread because of it to other countries with different strains of virus not allowed by health and safety board laws, by for many reasons that are respect of human life and health, and they still ordered it. These humans, the buyers, the sellers, the managers, the retailers, Walmart.ca has millions, even different products there from different countries that even have nothing to do with Walmart now. It's not easy to find with high shipping fees, and the item itself costs $1.50 maybe from China, but is a faulty product, not proper blanket health for proper health and safety, but the shipping cost $20. These humans don't have any respect for the customers that they have to have. Humans spend hours looking for items and find a cheaper one less expensive, then find out that is not by a customer comments that is not worth buying below them on the bottom of the page. And then they find out when they get to check out, they waste the time of humans to find out that the shipping cost from other country is $20. And it's not worth buying a one item to ship it for $20. The item itself has cost $1 or so. And blankets, baby, human time is wasted. Money, people are poor looking online, heart strained looking for something they need, happy to find something less expensive. Sometimes they think is a good product and see the comments and is faulty, not worth buying. Human is wasted money on internet. Their heart is strained organs, end up buying nothing. The babies don't have a blanket. The clothing, even maybe the order thing is proper, then when they get it is already breaking down, not worth buying, have to return it. Who knows where it came from, shipped from different countries. It's not safe during pandemic times to prevent the spread of coronavirus and different variant strains of it. To remember the babies, even in womb, a mother to looking for a blanket, cover, clothing for an infant, in store to go drive there to care for how it has to and baby is alive in womb. Might inhale something broken down and irritate her and cough and strain a baby in belly. And the nose irritated on the skin, her own. Might breathe it in, lungs and cough. It has to be intelligent. Humans to take action to think of these, and humans that have more time, even though not a parent or have more time and know how to deal with the managers, anyone can do. To file complaints, use this video. This information is all true. The respect of dignity, a valuable life, human rights, choice, human valuable time on earth, valuable customers, the health safety board laws, the health and well-being of a human health is valuable under God and by other humans have to be respected. To prevent spread of viruses, everything to be sold properly sanitized from facilities. Best can to have humans that care, working, respecting each other, to only hire those that will promote proper products and not hire those that won't. Close the doors entirely. They're not really going to sell anything proper and waste human time and hard-earned money, pollute the environment going there, and that has to be respected too. Human gas money. Humans don't want to pollute the environment, but travel there if needed, take a vehicle, end up going there and leave, and end up with acid rain because the gas fumes. Humans work hard and barely could use that money, knowing and not travel there and go somewhere useful, use it for food, for shelter, if they were respected by these store owners. There are many things that these managers have serious the laws that they have to respect and life and rights of humans. The customer service reps at the cashier, they put one item to another in bags, put them, type in how much it costs and give the receipt, promoting credit cards. They don't really stop to look at product to see if it's worth selling. 100 million people work like this every day in every store. Some of them care, but maybe didn't think to act, or some know this and still look the other way, do their job, and leave. The baby blank is obviously irritating the hand, put in the bag, and leave. They don't even care. They make their pay and leave. They cannot do. Their employed managers have to monitor if these people hired are care. The managers themselves have to care to find proper items. They don't. Most of them, not all. And they're all making money for it. They can't by law. Many laws. They disrespect, break, and can't. It is humans to be educated too, to be informed. So that's why I speak these words, to put this on sites to help inform, put it on parent sites. caregivers. Simple information act of telling someone will help them. Even check in store right to do items if it's not to damage, but right to move it a bit, pick it out. If it's gonna break down, not worth buying. It'll break down more than 200,000 pieces. The baby will be ill. The adult will be ill. Have to clean the lint trap, the washer dryer. Not easy to do. Is not worth buying. To take the seconds to act. In a line, mostly all have the simple emails or ask manager for the phone number, and then call them and follow up if they took it off the floor. If they don't take it off the floor, this is a human even disrespected that has already been offended, disrespect by a manager, a buyer, customer service rep that had to care to make sure that it's not sold in the store, but it failed and made pay can't. Disrespect the health, well-being of a valued human customer they knew to respect but didn't. Their hard-earned money, time, travel time, gas money, a human mother that and or father or sibling, someone who went there to get a blanket and couldn't, can't find one, and the baby might not have a proper blanket, suffered going there and left. They disrespect a human health life in so many ways. Of someone just going there to get a blanket and failed to provide a proper one even when they get there. They could have even not sold any blanket at all. Would save the health and time of human strain into cold dress in warm clothing and go in stores sweating. Her health fail looking for items, strain of burned calories. Humans, the digestive tract. Humans usually eat first, but long after traveling there, the stomach growling, have a damaged the stomach lining, not enough food, walking around looking, their health failing, looking for proper products. Then come there and is none found, and have to leave. Ended up buying nothing, not respected by those in the stores. In their they have emotions, saddened, thought they'd find something for babies. Some even humans need last second go there, not only blankets, other things. It is it is even harmful for humans, offensive to see that humans disrespect and sell these things and create in the first place. These are humans even in certain matters wasn't really needed, but in court and by law and under God, no one has a right to disrespect another human this way. To create something disrespectful of our human, no are gonna travel far to go to a store and see something that they're gonna react against. See it's dirty in the hands, is falling apart, not packaged properly, too expensive, beyond expensive for a simple blanket. This they have no right, even the emotions of human, to disrespect, offend anyone by not having a proper blanket to be sold, especially for infants. Humans, they know parents have to be healthy, happy, to be a good healthy example to take care of as well infants, babies. They have humans train hard going there and seeing have no blankets to buy proper, end up leaving, putting it aside. Then the baby doesn't have the blanket, it's cold. They already wasted money, the gas is hard earned, and then might not even be another store to buy it in the vicinity, in that city, in close vicinity rather. Especially these major retailers. They have no right to do. Recent times, they're not even wearing the mask. They stop even putting hand sanitizer at doors. They have no right to do this. Especially Walmart, Dollar Store, Dollarama, Dollar Plus, other stores. These are major retailers. Humans, some work at cash wearing a mask, others not even managers. People walking in and out, touching surfaces. No one's screening for even 3 or 4 proof booster shot vaccination to help prevent spread, not stop entirely. No one enforcing that even humans know are walking in and out, children close to the parents wearing no masks. They have no respect for the health, lives, and welfare of anyone. They make pay but can't, no one doing anything to complain. If one human made a phone call, and it can easily and have rights to do, over the phone safer in person, they have to be friendly, they have to treat customers with respect. That's their job. If they don't, there are laws. A human can easily file complaints on. These humans can be fired. They cannot make pay for disrespecting another human life. A human customer, they have to be polite in timely manner, do their job, what is required in their job description, and to treat others with respect. Their health, well-being, time. They know their money is hard earned. Respect these humans as valuable lives as they have a right to want to be respected as well. Customer service reps, managers, brand designers, owners, excuse me, other buyers and sellers of products. This is not only with baby blankets, but these I've seen even if you want to donate something, but it's not easy to find almost anything. And end up everyone leaving, strained heart, burned calories, damaged nervous system, offended, disrespected. They drive there, no get burned gas, polluted environment, acid rain results, waters polluted, grass suffers, trees, birds, animals, humans, pets coughing, people driving on the roads there, inhaling toxic gases, walking on sidewalk near the main roads, people driving, going there and left, and pollute the environment, people suffered ill health. While these managers knew not to sell faulty blankets, could have prevented it, is it their job? And prevent pollution. People would have came there, at least purpose, paid the money when need to drive, drove there, got what they need and leave. At least that way minimize there's not polluted environment needlessly, knowing that humans and wasted not their money if they sold a proper blanket. Baby would have a blanket actually, would be warm for that many days, hours. A human donates a blanket. There are poor people starving, and in Canada, almost cold every day. States, every is billion seconds. Keep in mind a blanket, a proper one, would keep off the skin or jacket made proper sweatpants that doesn't break down as long. One even not expensive that doesn't irritate the skin if donated or someone bought will prevent a human from freezing that many hours to days, weeks, as long as it lasts. Is worth producing something to respect a human health and life. Unfortunately, millions are not produced, especially baby blankets. A human studied this and thought of these different things in chemistry, put this information together, physics, life sciences, different seeing other different employers, what they're asking when they're employing humans, what human rights are, health safety basic board's law to respect the health and safety of humans themselves, bioethics, life respecting laws, and the respect of I think of a baby doesn't want irritated skin, coughing, uh, and then be ill. Might have a serious injury when I inhale this. These are not easy as stated, these particles, these little strings of polyester, who knows what is made of, to get out of human injured blood vessels in nose, lungs, food pipe, tongue, the lungs especially, damage the stomach, further might get absorbed somewhere into intestines, damage it, it may be ill. A baby cannot easily fight off or they just break down a lot of anything. They're very small, growing new cells. For humans to think of these things, if humans do act and translate this movie to other languages, some people have the resources, will help finally act. Millions will not go suffer there and not do anything and leave. Most didn't even know that this could be done, that they can simply file a safe complaint saying I have rights. This I had a valuable life, as stated. I burned so much gas coming here. You had to respect me as a human. To sell a proper product, you failed. By law and under God, you can't. I risked during pandemic times coming here. I needed a blanket to keep my baby warm. You're the one of the stores, even in this situation, like Walmart, major retailers, Walmart Supercenter, only ones open, certain ones, other stores closed. You had a moral obligation under God to respect and on earth, religious or not, to make sure you had proper blankets, clothing items that I need, and to save to easily find what I need and leave. To prevent spread of virus germ, get only what I need, something proper, a blanket there, not faulty one. I risked my life coming here to get a blanket and didn't find one that was proper, respectful of human life and health of a baby, an adult, a child, of anyone, pants, anything. I had to leave. I could have got virus on the way, but really needed and I couldn't buy one and had to leave. You had no right to disrespect me as a customer this way. Humans have rights. I don't know what the further laws are about this. If they can give humans know the risk of going to stores, if it's gonna be sold anything proper or not. But the humans have rights. Either there are lawyers that deal with these matters further. So it's best easy to, if humans can, to file the complaints. Tell them this information, your rights to speak so you're even heard, that they apologize to you. Is your choice to forgive them. These are serious meanings that they have on earth. In heaven, record in every human when they seriously mean it, that they apologize to the customer. Some I don't know will replace with a different product. Say some people do care. Manager will take it off the floor. Say we will tell them and they will order another blanket, maybe give you some promotion coupon. I don't know. Every store is different. But this main one is humans file this simple complaint through. Tell them this, they have rights even to be heard. Take this blanket away. Other people informed that it's being sold there, stay away, it breaks down. Humans even walking, see other people shopping there, say, tell when safe to other parents, look, this blanket's gonna break down. If you test it out, it's gonna break down, don't buy it. It's not safe for the baby. They will definitely not buy it. They say to the manager to file a complaint. The more people, even it takes one, but another human will act to take it off the floor. They won't sell it. Other human time won't be wasted. Health. People won't go looking for blankets there and find harmful ones to baby health, adult health, people of all ages. You will help others. If you tell them to act not only in that store, the same brand they mostly sell that faulty blanket in other Walmart super centers. All the stores almost sell the same brands. There are probably a number, sometimes 10 in stock, then they restock it. This over the years, these ones, and if removed from, keep in mind, say I told you to remove from this store, make sure it's removed from all other Walmart stores. You cannot sell this out of respect of the health and lives of babies, the safety, board laws, the baby itself, my health. I'm breathing in something that's breaking down. You knew you cannot make pay to disrespect another human selling these products that harm my health. My hard-earned money was wasted, time coming here. You're supposed to respect me as a customer. You didn't. You had something that wasted my time that didn't and reacted against, suffered damage hard. Don't want to see crying that there's no blanket proper enough when I finally got here. To the manager, customer service rep, take down their names. You have rights to do. To the customer service rep, the managers in particular, the ones that actually deal their job, who who buy the items from the retailers. You can contact the ones that produce the brands in itself. If you ask to these humans of the brand name of the that created the blanket, they're the ones who started this. Make sure that they stop production of it. You will save the health and lives of trillions of babies, humans, time, hard-earned money, gas money to stay home and feed the baby, buy something else useful somewhere else, a real nice blanket, food, not pollute environment, have needlessly going there and find no proper blanket. If humans act, everything will be removed from the stores and online in a matter of seconds, even minutes. In all stores, people to follow up if known in different cities, if they say to take it down there, to call. If they happen to be going there when safe, remove it. Don't risk your life during pandemic times though. But if you happen to be there, know someone will take it off the floor. Other people won't suffer going there, and you will save their health and lives. Their hard-earned money, time, no less pollution of environment, less resulted acid rain. The trees have more are more healthier, all the plants taking in human breathe CO2 and release air, clean for humans. More lakes are longer clean, water for human to drink on this earth. If one human acts and then have stopped production, as all humans know, did a huge part to make sure that only proper items, even recycled materials, safe ones are sold to help save the earth. So there's less garbage waste piling up in landfill sites. These blankets are produced are not biodegradable. They don't really digest and put underground or anything. They never really break down to save particles or wait. There's no real means for to recycle them into something else. They shouldn't be produced in the first place. There is no benefit to what these humans did too proper for human health, the planet, of creating these baby blankets. They obviously have no respect for any life, God's creation, those that raised them. They were trained, studied even years, some to be managers, to respect this number one job of other humans' life, health, time, money, customers. They know they won't make a profit. The managers, if they sell something wrong and then can hire use money to hire employees, the economy goes down, less people have jobs. These humans still employing people making money and selling nothing that is useful and harming the environment in many ways, disrespecting the health and lives of other humans, customers' valuable time, pollution results, items not even being they're sold and humans not buying them, returning them online, all different people. These pollution is seriously been increased, even of blankets being bought and sold online by the retailers and then have to be returned by vehicles traveling long distance, polluting the environment, planes, exhaust fumes, birds, other suffering, dying. Animals, humans have breathing problems, water polluted, of humans that are heartless and made these baby blankets, other blankets, adult blankets, closed, and had no right to create these and results in humans like such major retailers like Walmart. They have the Walmart Supercenter, online walmart.ca, walmart.com, American one, other retailers, Dollarama, Dollar Plus store, other major ones in different countries. 100 billion items of baby blankets alone, not properly made, harm the earth in so many ways. They're making money for making them, most people not buying them, stay there. They are going to end up in the landfill, not no way to get rid of it, harms the environment. Money was wasted, hard earned time, people, money, and the people making pay, these managers buying these. They don't have obviously something right with their mind. They cannot plead insanity because they know right from wrong, but in essence, there's some wrong with these people in the mind, are heartless, most. The know don't really care, but know not to do. They can't do that, and their jobs are not being followed up, monitored by who hired them, the managers, the customer service reps, the people, buyers, sellers go to the stores to see the products, and some care, make sure it's a proper product, others don't. So if humans please act to put a stop to this, simple few phone calls, and if safe to follow up. To wear a mask though if you're going somewhere in case millions are not. At the worst time on earth, it is always still safer to wear the mask. If humans don't, to prevent any old germs, virus, coronavirus, and their variant strains. The virus is not gone from the earth. It changed forms because humans were negligent and lifted restrictions illegally on earth. There's a big wrong on the part in millions of people on the earth too. There are a million people that suffered in many ways and lost jobs and lives, and children lost parents and suffered long-term wards, isolate themselves, care did depart, and other lives lost. And these people and retailers not wearing masks and have no right to do, and dealing with products, this as well to keep in mind: baby blankets, breathing items, getting it from who knows where. At the worst time when it changed form, there are no vaccines for the different strains of it. The coronavirus is a word of caution to the parents, mothers, the ones having a womb. Careful going to stores, you have another life in your belly. If that you have to respect the health life of is monitored by the heavens, has free will of choice and rights to be respected, its health, life and well-being by you and everyone else. To be informed ahead of time that not all places have nice blankets. Be cautious. If you really don't need to go get a blanket yet, then stay home. Don't travel distances far, get in gas vehicles, get ill with a baby in a womb, especially, or young kids, to go to a store that might not have a proper blanket. There are one or two that cost a bit more money that might be proper for human health, though. In Walmart, super centers, main stores, dollar store is obviously less expensive, to be cautious. They might have items, some are worth buying, some break down easily as human can see, and most people even handled and broke down, test in store and leave. So if humans even act, this video, other things they see in the world, have their own little create and easily online little video, short ones, put links to humans with more followers. There are prayer groups, other groups online, other world leaders sites, news, put links, make a little simple video account. Is easy to do, to speak something you see in the world that will help someone else, maybe trillion people, if they too simple to tell them to act safely. This information I speak is true. I'm a humanitarian, studied as stated 4 years honors bachelor in life sciences and all Christian studies, respecting those in heaven, God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, know these inside out, what to respect human life, health, dignity, how everyone is to be treated with respect in every job title and has a right to be by everyone else, are all judged by God accordingly all their life, and when they die, if they didn't do everything morally they can to rectify something wrong by not treating someone with respect, a customer, this, then the humans are punished severely. They know right from wrong. When they die, even 100 years old, after many years, they're asked after they die, did you're going to enter hell for some reason? What did you do wrong? They know already, but they ask. No one gets away with anything. So the managers, the customer service reps, buyers, those that make the brands, that create this in the first place, the ones that work in factory, when they really know not to and work there, are judged accordingly in brain, heart, thought, mind, soul to never produce, create a harmful to health baby blanket, cover, duvet cover, pillowcase, clothing that sheds internally, sweater, pants, other clothing items, covers, seat covers, but do then and know they're gonna harm and affect the environment, risk endanger life of infants, might have coronavirus, different countries have different bacteria virus going on. Workers might wear masks, most are, but are some not. Breathe something and spread in box viruses, bacteria cautious for humans to be is working with babies too. These viruses and bacteria, some last from hours to days and nights at a time, and on the packaging of human that breathe out from one human and onto these surfaces and then shipped to another country and put into sale retailers, not to mention names, but such as Walmart in this matter. Other ones might be. Most companies during pandemics did sanitize and different all the best products they can, but there are still humans that do not always do their job is for humans to be informed that this goes on. You'll be cautious, as everyone knows, to wear a mask when going to the store, especially when going to find infant clothing, blankets, out of respect of your own health, and then you're gonna go in a place, public place, and then go home after, where you have an infant or somewhere with children. They have a health and life, the dignity of God within them, freedom of choice to be respected by you, the parent, caregiver, to make sure you wear the masks to prevent getting virus best you can or bacteria so that don't handle as many surfaces. These blankets, if you see that it's not worth buying, don't touch it in the first place. You care for respect your health that way and safe to do, and there's not many people nearby. Stay 2 meters away. Wear the mask, but tell the manager when safe. Make sure they're wearing a mask though. Prevents doesn't stop the spread of virus, germs, bacteria from one human to manager, customer service rep to children, but it helps prevent as much as the mask is made to prevent it from spreading to the material of the mask. And it might still be breathed out on site. The virus, if someone has bacteria, no one wants to get, especially when children involved, for humans to be informed. That's why I speak these words. To remember, even if human is 3 or 4 booster shot vaccinated against a certain exact form strain of coronavirus and one booster shot of another one, the human still can get a different strain and become ill. There are no vaccines for the other different subvariant variant strains. That means the variant is a different strain of this coronavirus. So even humans that were told that have 3 or 4 booster shots, some stated they don't have to wear the mask. This is a big wrong, is morally wrong, ethically wrong. They have no right to do. Trillions of people went along with this in recent months, and people went more to the hospital and spread more strained change forms and result in the world. The doctors against this, but humans lifted this illegally and people going in and out of stores and not wearing masks and no one really screening, caring, but have to still do even more so it will die out. Less on surfaces, baby blankets, ordered surfaces will stop spreading, die out. Then it will be gone from the world only in that way. If humans help prevent it from spreading from one to another, properly best can sanitize surfaces, kill most of the virus, not all. Disinfectants kill more of the virus but have more harmful chemicals on surfaces. Blankets to be washed in soap and water. If washed down the drain, will more increase chance of getting rid of wash down the drain, kill the virus with warm soap and water. But these are things that even in stores, managers, customer service reps, World Health Organization, CDC, the Center for Disease Control, the Pope, world leaders, managers, all trained in their job, spend long years studying to work with humans to inform them about this failed. Not all humans doing their jobs, to respect the health and lives, dignity of themselves and others, all in their job description they have to do. But humans do have rights because every job affects another life of one human. Employees works with other humans have to screen, monitor, follow up if they're doing the job, working with proper products. Excuse me. If they're selling proper products according to health and safety board laws, something that is proper to the health of another human life, to animals, if it's safe to be produced, sold. There are all the guidelines, laws to follow, COVID preventative spread measures, COVID and the variant strains of it, preventative and of the spread measures. To remember, sanitization, it doesn't kill all the virus. Hand sanitizers, disinfectants kill most of it, but more chemicals on surfaces, not to be used on skin. And then the third step is sterilization, which is usually only done in certain, mostly some medical or specialized facility. Cannot be accomplished in a normal human household or place, is not easy to do. And in those places might have to raise the temperature to kill the virus at a very high temperature, not accomplished in any common household. Viruses don't die out easily. They last, and if don't spread, maybe hours, 2 days at a time. The longer they are spread from one human to animals, breathe in to another and surfaces spread, the increased chance they have to change forms, be stronger. They travel further in the cold and travel further, faster from one human to another and breathe out. The human has more serious symptoms when they get these changed forms. That's why it's very dangerous for the longer a virus to stay on Earth. If humans wear the mask, limit where they go, inform humans to care to help get rid of these blankets, others online. Will limit people, inform them to not travel there if they're selling something wrong. Will help prevent the spread of this virus, other bacteria in world countries. They will die out faster, then humans will be healthier, safer, can travel more to places. People will tell them to create better blankets, give a chance for those people that care to promote a product be sold in a store that will help someone, maybe even $1 more, but will be worth in the long run to respect the health and safety of a baby. When this is not done, there's millions of these useless, harmful to environment, to humans, disrespectful blankets sold, benefits no one and nothing, and millions of dollars made and wasted. So please, whoever can, take this video, take this link, share it to all humans, especially caregivers, parents of children, kids at proper age that choose to hear this information, have rights to do, be educated about their rights, how this works. They sell kids clothing products too in the store to see if it's proper for them. Even they put a sticker on it not to damage the item, can lift it up a bit to see if there's faded color under it. Might not be worth buying if they don't want it. You're not gonna, if they lift the sticker off a little bit, it will damage the product. And a right to know in the store before they buy it if it's gonna have the little strings pulling apart and tiny particles breaking down, and not buy it. These are certain things that's not too even simple information a human can speak and tell to others. Share this video to others. Trillions in the world that will be informed something beneficial. And then it'll save even a human going to a store to look under the sticker and well might didn't know and go home and buy it and take it off and have a faded color on their sticker and have a blanket they don't like and have to return it damaged when they take it off. Some stickers on the labels are so sticky that they even couldn't be taken off and have glue left on the product, a baby blanket. Humans can test this out to remember in the stores and ways to do, not to damage it, but take it, the sticker, not rip it apart, but to remove part of it to see if the glue's gonna stay on the item. If it's gonna stay, it's obviously not gonna be worth buying. Is some of them not easy to wash off if they remove it, the glue, even in washing machine. This will save human time, even hard money, even go to the store. To humans to consider these things to make sure they have a proper product for the baby, the infants, toddlers, humans of all ages. Humans to act will help take it off the floor and make sure if safe to follow up as many times needed. Care for your health, don't strain your health. But if humans finally act, everything will be wrong, taken off the floor, not sold. Stop the retailers from producing it. Simple phone calls, emails, follow up on it. Those that are more educated in these matters, the marketing, these are ad campaigns, people promoting commercials of products that are faulty. Simply put an email complaint to them. All stores managers mostly have a complaint email department because humans have rights to have proper products sold, to be respected, treated fairly as valuable customers, humans with a valuable brain, mind, organs, personality, soul, and belongs to God, dignity, freedom of choice, rights that has to be respected by them as they want to be respected as well. And they cannot make, pay, and promote any products that are harmful to human health, safety, that are not in compliance with preventing different virus spread, microbe spread, not properly sanitized, uh, not in proper pricing, not packaged properly. Other things that there are rules that they know that these managers, store owners, retailers, buyers, sellers of the products, the ones that produce it, the ones in factories, people working there, all have to abide by these laws. They cannot make pay by law and under God if they don't. Humans can be fired when proper reason for, and a human that cares, then it can be done and it right humans to do. To a manager, clearly that's not doing their job to take their name down when safe by phone, even at home, anywhere. Tell them the higher manager or the owners of store, Walmart, other ones, this human wasn't doing their job. I filed a complaint. I had my time wasted money. They're supposed to respect my rights this way, a valuable customer time. I told to take off the floor, this blanket, this product, they failed. Humans have irritated skin, other things. Is not safe for babies. You have to remove this from the floor. Respect human life and health. You cannot make pay if you don't. If it's human gonna affect and you care, no, in a community where there's only one Walmart main store that sells a bit of everything and blankets, food, to respect, and there's no other stores close by, is worth human really to take the time to file a complaint about this manager and anyone who is not promoting selling any proper items there. That humans travel hard, earn money, pollute to get their not worth polluting environment to go there to get products that are faulty, like baby blankets. They can be fired. They fear their job, they'll really act and do their job right. If not, then they're not the humans that respect any human and child life, cannot work there. Their pay has to be taken away. Then they will be hired and make sure someone that works above them employs someone that will care and someone that needs money. A lot of people need a job that will actually care and care to make sure they have proper blankets sold in the stores and food, other clothing items that don't break down. To get rid of these people that don't care, making money can't, for neglecting the health, lives, well being of others, simple complaints, simple save a distance, even over the phone, to follow up. And to the humans have rights by law under God to respect these ways I stated, easy to speak, admissible in court type of thing, laws, and to make sure, and then these people will be fired, and people that care will have money rightly they need for food to make or whatever they use it for, make money for doing something right to help others, promote proper products, take the time to make sure to do their job, proper blankets sold, proper at proper price, proper packaging, no sticky, too sticky stickers, price stickers, and others on the packaging that will damage the product, harmful to health. Clothing will not fall apart, will not be purchased by these kind-hearted humans. We'll stop these others and help tell them the production of it. They have the contact numbers. You can ask them to give you the numbers of these brand ones if they to make sure that these people will act and actually care. And you can help make sure that they don't produce anymore in the first place. We'll stop pollution. We'll stop these non-biodegradable products in the landfill sites that will never break down, piling up. No one wants to happen. Prevent a baby's health from failing the mother. Trillions in the world. Everyone then will be healthy, happy, and have their heaven on earth as they rightly deserve.